Hello friends. Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered where that spark went? Maybe you've felt like your body isn't responding the way it used to. You're not alone. A lot of men over 55 quietly struggle with things like low stamina, softer erections, or just feeling lost. It's frustrating, isn't it? You still feel young inside, sharp, loving, full of passion, but the body doesn't always seem to cooperate. And that disconnect can take a toll, not just physically but emotionally too. It can affect your confidence, your relationship, and even your sense of self. But here's the thing. The truth is, your body isn't broken. It's just trying to tell you something. It's asking for better fuel, more care, and the right kind of support. And sometimes, the answer doesn't come in the form of expensive pills or risky treatments. Sometimes, it comes from your own kitchen. That's what we're diving into today. 5 simple, powerful homemade drinks that can help men feel firm, full of energy, and last longer in bed, naturally. These aren't magic potions or overnight miracles, but they work with your body's own rhythms. They nourish your blood, support healthy testosterone, improve circulation, and help you tap back into the man you've always been. Hard like copper pipe? That's not just a phrase. That's a goal, and with the right habits, it's absolutely possible. Let's start with something humble but incredibly effective. Watermelon juice. Yes, you heard that right. Watermelon isn't just a summer treat. It contains a powerful amino acid called citrulline. When you drink fresh watermelon juice, especially blended with a squeeze of lime, it helps relax and open your blood vessels. That means better blood flow to every part of your body, especially the ones that matter most in the bedroom. Think of it like a natural version of those little blue pills, without the side effects or awkward visits to the pharmacy. Have a glass of chilled watermelon juice in the morning or before dinner, and over time, you'll notice a difference. Your blood is flowing better, your energy is up, and let's just say, things start to rise more naturally. Now, let's move to something a bit spicier, literally. Ginger and honey tea. This combination is ancient, but it stood the test of time for a reason. Ginger gets your blood pumping. It's a warming root that boosts circulation, wakes up your metabolism, and yes, stimulates desire. And honey? That golden liquid is full of enzymes and natural sugars that give you a clean, steady energy boost without the crash. But the real magic is when you combine them. Slice a bit of fresh ginger, steep it in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes, then stir in a teaspoon of raw honey once it cools just a bit. Drink it in the evening, about an hour before you go to bed. You'll feel warmer, more awake, and more ready. These 2 drinks alone can work wonders when you make them a part of your routine. But this isn't just about what's in your cup. It's about reclaiming a sense of power and control over your health. When you take small steps like these, you're sending a message to yourself. I still care. I still have passion. I'm still in the game. And your body listens. So many men think decline is inevitable. They think softness, fatigue, and short encounters are just part of aging. But the truth is, your body can still be trained. It can still be tuned like a fine machine. You just need the right ingredients. Natural, simple, powerful. And when you start feeling the results, waking up firmer, having more energy at night, holding yourself with more confidence, that shift doesn't just stay in the bedroom. It ripples out into your mood, your relationship, even the way you carry yourself when you walk down the street. Because when you feel like a man again, everything changes. Now that we've opened the door with watermelon juice and ginger honey tea, let's keep that energy going. There are more drinks waiting for you, delicious, easy to make, and surprisingly potent. So, now that you've started sipping on watermelon juice and warming up with that ginger honey blend, you might already be feeling a subtle shift. Maybe it's a bit more energy during the day. Maybe it's a new sense of optimism. Maybe you're even noticing your mornings starting with a bit more firmness. That's a sign your body is responding. It's waking up. And when you give it the right tools, it responds beautifully. Let's keep this momentum going. Now I want to talk to you about something that might already be in your kitchen: beetroot juice. I know. It doesn't sound sexy. It's earthy, it stains your cutting board, and it's not exactly the first thing you'd think to pour into a glass when you're looking to spice up your love life. But let me tell you, this stuff is dynamite for circulation. Beetroot is packed with nitrate, and your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide, which is a fancy way of saying it opens up your blood vessels. Wide open. Just like watermelon, but even more direct. What does that mean for you? Better blood flow, stronger, longer-lasting erections, improved stamina, not just in bed, but in life. Try mixing fresh beetroot juice with a little apple or carrot to sweeten the taste. Drink it in the afternoon a few times a week, and don't be surprised if you start feeling that copper pipe strength return with a vengeance. But that's not all. There's one more drink I want you to seriously consider: banana date milk. This one is a little different. It's creamy, it's naturally sweet, and it feels like comfort in a glass. But it's also a testosterone-boosting powerhouse. Here's why. Bananas give you potassium and B vitamins, which are great for energy and hormone production. Dates? They're loaded with natural sugars that don't spike your insulin, and they've long been used in traditional cultures to increase sexual stamina. Add a little milk, cow, almond, whatever works for you, and blend it all together. You've got a drink that not only fuels your body, but also fuels your confidence. And let's not forget, it's delicious. You can have it mid-morning, or even as a dessert after dinner. It doesn't feel like a supplement. It feels like a treat. And when something is that good and that good for you, why not make it part of your routine? Sometimes people ask me, is it really the drinks? Or is it just in my head? And I say both. These ingredients are powerful. They've been studied, used for centuries, praised in medical circles for their effects on circulation, hormones, and energy. But what happens in your mind is just as important. When you make these drinks for yourself, when you take a few minutes to care for your body, you're sending a message deep into your subconscious. You're saying, I still matter. My pleasure, my power, my health, they still matter. That shift creates a ripple. You start standing taller. You start making better choices. You start showing up differently, not just in the bedroom, but in conversations, in relationships, in your own sense of worth. And trust me, your partner notices. Your body notices. Your energy shift. You don't need to chase some miracle fix or put your faith in expensive pills. Sometimes the real secret is in the simple things. Nature's pharmacy, right there on your table. With watermelon, ginger honey tea, beetroot juice, and banana date milk, you're already building a foundation. You're improving your blood flow, feeding your testosterone, and giving your body a real chance to thrive again. And that's something every man deserves, especially after 55, when the world tries to tell us we should be slowing down. Well, I say it's time to push back. There's one more drink I want to share with you, and it might surprise you with how effective it is. But before we get there, take a moment. Think about how simple these changes are. Just a few ingredients, just a few minutes. But the results? They can reignite something powerful in you. Let's keep going. You're not done yet. You've already got a good rhythm going. Each sip you take is more than just a drink. It's a step toward restoring that inner fire. And now, let's complete this with the final piece of the puzzle. The last drink I want to share with you might seem almost too simple, but don't underestimate it. It's one of nature's oldest performance boosters: garlic lemon water. I know garlic doesn't sound romantic. It's strong, it's pungent, and it probably doesn't scream bedroom hero. But garlic is powerful, especially when it comes to circulation and testosterone. It contains a compound called allicin, which helps thin the blood and improve flow throughout the body. Better blood flow equals better firmness, better endurance, and more reliable performance. When you combine garlic with lemon, you get a blend that not only clears out your blood vessels but also supports your liver and testosterone production. It's a true tonic. Here's how to use it in a way that's gentle but effective. Crush 1 clove of raw garlic, let it sit for about 10 minutes to activate, then mix it with a glass of warm water and squeeze in half a lemon. Drink it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. If the taste is too much, you can chop the garlic finely and swallow it with lemon water like a pill. Easy and just as effective. This one habit, just a glass each morning, can make a real difference over time. You may notice you're less sluggish, your energy returns faster, your body feels lighter. And in the moments that matter most, you're more present, more in control, more connected. So now, let's take a breath and look at what you've built. Watermelon juice, ginger honey tea, beetroot juice, banana date milk, and garlic lemon water. 5 drinks. 5 simple tools. No side effects, no prescriptions, no shame. Just nature doing what it was designed to do, helping your body work at its best. And here's the beautiful thing about all this. You didn't have to change your whole life. You didn't have to chase a quick fix. You just made a few small, intentional choices. That's where real transformation begins. Not with the loud stuff, not with the big declarations, but with those quiet, daily decisions that say, I still care about my strength. I still care about my desire. I still care about feeling good in my skin. If that sounds like you, if something in you stirred as we walked through these drinks, then I want to say this. Keep going. You are not past your prime. You're entering a phase of life where your wisdom, your experience, and your confidence come together with your physical vitality. And that's an incredibly powerful combination. Take care of your body because it still has so much to offer you. Take care of your energy because it's the fuel for your joy. And take care of your relationships because when you feel your best, you show up with love, presence, and connection. If you've tried any of these drinks or plan to, I'd love to hear how they've helped you. Drop a comment below and share your thoughts or stories. You might inspire someone else on the same path. And if this video sparks something in you, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps others find this content. Subscribe to the channel for more natural, down-to-earth health tips, especially crafted for men and women who know that getting older doesn't mean giving up. It means rising up, stronger, wiser, more alive. Here's to you. Here's to strength, pleasure, and living fully at every stage of life. Because you deserve that. You've earned it. And yes, you can still be hard like copper pipe, my friend. Let's toast to that.